Hey guys! Hey guys, my name is Krista. In this video, we are going to talk about couponing. I'm going to share my Dollar General haul with you every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live and I'm a little out of breath because I had to run. But usually there are lots of you who come and join the live chat, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for me. A lot of you guys enjoy it too. So it's a good place to ask questions. By the way, if you guys do have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Now people can see them on the playback of the live videos, which is super helpful. It is also helpful if you put question marks in front of your question, if you have any, so we can make sure we see and read and answer your question, because sometimes, not always, but sometimes, there gets to be quite a few people in the chat, which is a great thing, of course. And they get on to go fast. Hey, I'm new to your channel. Hey. Oh, I'm not even going to try, Miss Hernandez, to say your first name. Montserrat? I don't know. Hey, Sandra, Courtney, we got Tori. I always love the name Tori. I think of the name Tori as like such a pretty girl. I don't know why. I felt the need to flip my hair. Watching from Virginia. Hey, from Virginia. Zachary's wife. Hey, Chris, I got me some wall art today. Somebody commented, I can't remember the name. Sometimes I read so many comments, which is a good thing, but I get you guys so mixed up. It is so helpful if you add a profile picture, and then sometimes, like, you guys talk to me on Instagram and YouTube and then Facebook, and you have a different name on each platform, and I'm like, it gets me so confused. Like, I just realized this girl I've been talking to on Facebook was a girl from YouTube. It's confusing. So it helps if you have a picture. I mean, how dare you inconvenience me and not have a picture? I don't mean it like that, of course, but you know what I'm saying. No, I don't, The Babel coupons, what is that? I don't know what that is, Tell me more. Yay, I made it to live. It's been so long. Yeah, I haven't seen you. See, Victoria, I remember her by her picture. Like, I know who she is. You said it right. Oh, no way. That's awesome, Miss Hernandez. I'm just going to say Miss Hernandez because, especially, I don't pronounce things well. I can't read and spell very well. So, I mean, I can read, but, you know. All right, been following you for a while. Hey, Carla. Do you know what's so funny? Like, I get so furious at those of you who follow me and don't leave a comment. And I've been watching this girl. I don't even remember her name, which is terrible. But I watch her every day. Usually, sometimes I even just, and I like her so much that I just put the videos and I put it on like autoplay, because it helps her, you know, obviously, if people watch her videos. But it occurred to me that I'd never commented on her videos, ever. Never made a comment. And when I get mad at you guys, honestly. Not mad, but it makes me a little mad. I'm like, it makes me a little offended, I guess I should say. When you guys watch my videos all the time and you don't comment, I get a little offended. And then I was watching hers today and I realized I've never commented on her video. So no wonder people do that to my videos. But I want you guys to comment because I want you guys to feel like you can feel free to say whatever you want to say. That's really important, which is why we have the live chats. I found some art for 90% off going back tomorrow. Do you know what? I have to be honest with you guys. I think I made a really stupid mistake. And I need to go back and check. But the penny list, I wonder if maybe it said 90% off. Like, that occurred to me today. Maybe it said 90% off and not a penny. Did I make that stupid mistake? If I did, I am oh so sorry. It's a possibility. I got so excited when I seen wall art. Seriously, I got so excited. I want to go back tomorrow too, Kimberly. So here's what I think, okay? Well, okay, you big dummy. Here's what I think. Here's what I know, I guess I should say. As an experienced penny shopper, I do know that sometimes the Dollar General employees don't always get the list. Like the Dollar General corporate office is, I think, in my opinion, one of the worst companies, corporate retail type companies, for communicating with their employees. And I'm sure you guys know that as well. Like even the Dollar General employees that I know that are like amazing Dollar General employees, like the girl named Ashley that I went to today, the Dollar General, like the store that I went to today, the employees there, they're like, there's mostly ladies, there's a guy, and they're like over the top, so nice. The store is so clean and neat and organized, and they're so helpful. Like, they're a company's dream employees. Everybody at that store, it's like amazing. Unfortunately, it's the store where the digital coupons like 50% of the time don't work. But I was looking for wall art, so I didn't care about the digital coupons that much, right? But I know, as being an experienced penny shopper, and that even no matter how great the employees are, sometimes corporate just does not communicate the penny list or the 90% off list to the Dollar General employees. So when items go to 90% off, they're not supposed to remove them from the shelf yet. However, Dollar General employees can purchase clearance items. They just cannot purchase penny items. They're not supposed to purchase the clearance items while they're on their shift, obviously. But if Sally gets the list Monday night, Susan can come in on or Tuesday morning and buy the items, right? So anyway, I went to the store today and they had no idea that the wall art was 90% off. And I even gave them one of the pictures because she was like, I really like that one. And I was like, it's the only one I really, really like. And I was like, I'm sorry, if you wanted a different one, I would give it to you, but I got to keep this one. And I went outside, and as soon as I walked out the door, I was like, I'm such a piece of shit. I have so much stuff. How could I dare be stingy with one picture? So I told Jason to take it back into her because I didn't want her to try not to take it. You know what I mean? I didn't want her to be like, no, I know you wanted it, so So I had Jason do my dirty work. Anyway, my point of that long, kind of pointless story was that it's good for us that they don't always get the list, whether it be a 90% off item or a penny item. You'll find that that does happen sometimes. And for those of you who get really frustrated because you've never found a penny item, eventually, I promise you, eventually that will happen if you hang in there. And when we get the good penny list, I don't chase every penny item. I just don't. But when we get like wall art or rugs, pillows, that stuff I will get up, I will get off my fat lazy rump and go look for those things. And so, yeah. By the way, I posted on my community tab on YouTube, Couponing Rosemary on Instagram. She is an amazing resource for me, and she spells it funny. It's like, I'll write it in the chat. You guys should make sure that you're following her. And not that I mean, get anything out of it whatsoever, but a lot of the times I do get my information from Couponing Rosemary. So if you guys are on Instagram, make sure you're following her so you can just get it straight from the source. Like, I feel like that's only fair to mention her and have you guys follow her since she's such a big help for me. Because the fact is, unless you penny shop every single day and keep up with like what's a penny and what's not a penny and all of that jazz, it's really hard to keep up with everything that's a penny. And Saving with Vanessa, I missed you. And even Couponing Rosemary, she was on top of it today. She knew that the Libby's canned veggies were a penny, and she has them posted on Instagram. She also posted some Mossy Oak blue dot slippers that were a penny that she found, and I never thought to look for the Mossy Oak slippers. Like, I never thought of them, about them being blue dot. So you guys should just follow her because she's very smart. Oh, I was going to put how to spell her name in the chat before I forget. So, I hope you guys don't have any questions because I'm just a talking. I followed her from you a few videos back. Good. I mean, I feel like sometimes when I promote people like that, people are always like, what's the catch? But there really is none. I just think she's great. And honestly, I do get a lot of my information from her. So if you guys go follow her yourself, like, you don't have to wait for me. You can just get it straight from the source. And, of course, Vanessa, you don't have an Instagram? Oh my gosh, yes. You should make one like tonight, because if you want to build a following on Instagram, in my opinion, maybe I'm not cool. I know I'm not cool. I'm okay with not being cool. Usually when people say whatever they think, they're not the popular person, you know. And usually that people get mad at me. The YouTubers are pretty much, most of them hate me. But that's okay. I don't care. But it's really hard for me to, like, get Instagram and Facebook as so great because I feel like I'm not cool and, like, I don't know what to post. It's other than, like, things that I find that I think are awesome, but I forget to post. I forget. Like, I have to put reminders in my phone to try to post on Instagram today, which is so funny. Does she do YouTube too? She does not do YouTube. She said, because I asked her, she said she was, I think if I remember correctly, she said she was shy and she just didn't want to do YouTube. But she is okay with me promoting her Instagram. I made sure that she was okay with you guys following her, obviously, before I mentioned her. I mean, I don't think her plans are to get to be some big Instagram person. But if she's posting great stuff, it helps you both out. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely get on Instagram, Vanessa. I think you're a little bit cooler than I am. So you might not find it hard to, like, grow on Instagram. But it's been really hard for, like, I've tried to grow on Instagram and I find it very hard. It's much easier, in my opinion, to grow on YouTube than it is Instagram. And I think people would say that was backwards. Are you okay, Vanessa? I thought you were just busy. I hope everything's okay. Hey, Christa, it's Juliet. Glad to see you. Oh, you changed your name? Okay, I think I knew you changed your name, actually. There's April. IG says the account is private, but I think you can still, like, request a follow or something like that. I need to tell her. I wonder if she knows that it's private, because last time I said this, a bunch of people told me that, and she accepted them. No Instagram either. What I like about Instagram, which you can do it on Facebook too, but you can't post from, like, I'm a computer type person, and I think that's why I don't love Instagram. Because when I get on Facebook, 99% of the time it's from my computer. On Instagram, you can, like, look through Instagram on the computer. I just don't think you can post from the computer, and if you can, I don't know how. I think I followed her and she wasn't private today. Yeah, I posted it on my community tab on YouTube too. I have Instagram but don't understand it. I think a lot of us feel that way. And I don't mean to say that we're older, because I don't want to speak for you guys. I don't know how old you are, obviously. All of you. I know how old some of you are. Says I tag you in almost everything I post. I know, I love you, You're like, now we're not like cousins, we're like sisters. Because cool too, y'all. I don't know if, I'm always reluctant to say that though, because not everybody wants people to follow them, random people. I forgot what else I was saying. Distracted me. It's all her fault. It's somebody commented on my video the other day. I just wish that you didn't make live videos because you're all over the place and you just talk about everything and there's no point sometimes. But the point is kind of sometimes that there is no point. I feel like personally in the live streams, I'm okay with that. That's why I kind of tried to mix it up and not just do live streams. That's why I was trying to make less live streams, because it's so much easier just to go live and tell you guys things. But sometimes we do go on this pointless road of nowhere. But I don't think it's always nowhere. I feel like the coupon community is such a tight-knit community, and you guys, there are so many of you, especially that come to these Tuesday night live chats, that have been here. By the way, where's Stephanie? Where's Sharon? Where's Carrie? Are you guys here? I didn't see you. If you are, maybe you are and I just didn't see you. But we are such a tight-knit community. Some of us have been here forever, like Vanessa, who also has a YouTube channel. I haven't seen anything from you, Vanessa, for a little bit. But I enjoy the live streams. I'm just saying. I don't know what's going to happen next week, because I hopefully will be on vacation during that live stream. But I'll go live wherever I am. Yes, is a admin moderator, meaning if you make her angry, she will get rid of you. I just got here. What did I miss? I think it's so funny when people say, you didn't miss nothing, girl. We was just chatting. Oh, I was showing you my haul. Christa, how do I know which wall art is 90% off? I've been finding penny items. Yay! In the video that I did earlier today, I went back and I'm going to show you what I got. But I went back in the description box and put the slot numbers in the description box of that video. So if you go to the video that I did earlier today and it's called 90% off wall art or something like that, you can see. Oh, I forgot what I was telling you guys. I was going to go, I had to run to Walmart earlier, and I was going to go to Dollar General because I definitely want to keep doing the Bounty paper towel deals. I have 2 Ibotta accounts now. Don't tell anyone. So it makes it even more exciting. And honestly, if you guys could see the rest of this room, I just decided, I can't buy anything else until I get my stuff together, because I am a hot mess in here. If you guys could only see what it looks like it's starting to look like an episode of Hoarders. Seriously. Anyway. All right, so in the penny list that we did yesterday, the placement is the slot number. Oh, I didn't mean to flip you off. I'm sorry. So this one says slot 2D-4. If you go to the video that I did earlier in the description box, I have all the slot numbers, or at least maybe not all of them, or at least the list that I went off of today. And I really expected by the time I got to Dollar General that they wouldn't have any wall art left, because I didn't go to Dollar General until I think it was 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something. But I couldn't believe how much they had. And then, as I said, the employees had no idea that it was 90% off. They did say that because it was a mess. I mean, you could, and it makes me so mad when I go in there and you can tell a penny shopper or couponer has went in the store and tore it apart. And oh my gosh, did somebody tear that store apart. And it makes me angry. I hope one day I'm in the store and somebody comes in there and tears it apart. Especially at that store, because those ladies are so nice. And this apparently is a monogram thing. It says it has a bunch of letters in it and you can change the letter. So at 90% off, this was $10. I paid $1 for this one. This one was a little tore up. So I was a little scared. But if you flip it over, the slot number's on the back. But I will tell you that there is a canvas. I did find one that said the same slot number, 4P-2, but it was like a canvas. It wasn't like this. It was like canvas. You guys know what canvas is. I hope you do. And it was like a canvas painting or something. And it rang up full price. This one rang up 90% off, but the other one, the canvas one that said 4P-2, rang up full price. So I just asked them to void it off. I hate asking for voids because I do know if they get a lot of voids, they do get in trouble at Dollar General. You better bet your bottom dollar they do. But it was a nice store, so they did it for me. And it was only one item. Slot 2D-4. 2D-4. Hold on, we got some more over here. There's one just like this that says love, and I really wanted to get one that said home and then one that said love, but the one that said love they had, but it had 2 letters missing out of it, so it was just LE. So 90% off, this would have been 70 cents, or it was 70 cents, not would have been. So my new background, I'm trying to like go with a theme. I'm not very good at decorating. I wish I was. I watched Nicole Burgess's video and I'm like, how did this girl become so perfect? Like her house is so pretty and perfect and decorated and pretty. How dare she? Not that I am trying to be like Nicole. You guys know that I think Nicole is amazing. Anyway, so I was like, dang it, I should be better at decorating. So I am gonna not just decorating, but I want to make it like a pretty background, because when I watch my videos back, and sometimes like when I sit here and take my thumbnail picture, I feel like it's really messy behind me. Well, now it's messy because I got like stuff that don't go here. Anyway, I'm making the theme black and gold, like the colors. And then I found these today, which I might include, but I don't know that they go with the little background that I had going on, but we might include them. I don't know. We shall see. They're black and gold. And I got another one of these. So that's what I got. It's so funny that you say your husband is good at decorating and you're not, because my husband is better at decorating than I am. He doesn't like to do it, but his mom, like her house was crazy decorated. Like it was so pretty decorated, and I guess he learned it from her or something. I don't know, but he's really good at like making stuff look pretty, and he's a very manly man. So it's kind of funny that he's better at decorating than I am, but men can decorate too. I'm not saying they can't. It's just funny because I think you wouldn't expect that. But I always get him to do it too, except maybe I should have got him to figure out my YouTube background. Anyway. You got a manly man too? He's very, ooh, I'm a man. I have muscles. No. Brandy. Do not use the same receipt for 2 different accounts. Please don't do that. I'm afraid to talk about it publicly. I am. I'm afraid. Because I made a video about getting deactivated. You absolutely can. Search that video on YouTube. Ibotta deactivated Christa coupons, and it should, if you type that in, it should come up. You can get deactivated if they find out that you have more than one Ibotta account per household. So my second one's really my mom's Ibotta account. Aw, thank you, Ella. I'm so glad you are here and you like to shop. We one day will go shopping together. Ella, I think that would be so fun. Ella, particularly you, since you live kind of near me, you should look for the wall art. Usually when something like this happens, and I'm just being honest, like, not that I'm so great or anything like that, I don't feel that way whatsoever, but usually when we get like a good 90% off or penny list, I go to all the Dollar Generals within a 30 to 50 mile radius of my house, depending on how good the items are, because sometimes I'll resell them or just save them for later or whatever. But I didn't clean out all of the stores. The only store that I went to was Harper Road. So if you live near me, and I know some of you do, a few of you, take advantage of that. Not that I'm so great and you're not. I'm just saying that usually I go like as soon as they open the door, and then I just hurry up and go to all the stores. You might take it and I don't get it sometimes. I'm not saying that I'm great and you're not. Why did I stick my foot in my mouth? I didn't mean it like that. Sometimes I watch my videos back and I'm like cringe at the stuff I say. I'm like, Jesus. I'm going to Smith Mountain Lake for a few days. Can't wait to check it out. I don't know where that is. I made a purchase yesterday for the pull-up size 4T, 5T. It triggered the $5 rebate and the $3 rebate. And then something really weird happened. It gave me a rebate back for Herbal Essence. I got $9. Don't you just love when that happens? I bet did it happen at Walmart? I bet it did. Every time Ibotta glitches for me, it's when it happens it's when I shop at Walmart. Not always. I've had it glitch a few times like at other stores, but for the most part it's been Walmart. And I'll tell you, it seems to glitch more and it gives you extra money back if you scan the item while you're in store. Like if you go to the rebate and you scroll down to check the product barcode and you scan it while you're in store, and then you take a picture of your receipt or your QR code at Walmart, it'll tend to give you a lot more extra rebates, it seems. And then sometimes I'm like, let's just submit and see what happens. And it'll give me extra back. And then I feel bad because I'm like, am I taking money that's not mine? Like, you know what I mean? And I think we all feel that way. Somebody messaged me the other day and said, Bounty glitched and gave me extra money back that it shouldn't have. But I've seen so many people say that it glitched and gave them extra money back that it shouldn't have. Uh-oh. Are we still here? Okay. Hello. Can you see me? I didn't mean to do that. That was funny. You know, the phone come up and said, low power. Do you want me to go in low power battery mode or close? And I hit close and I thought it was going to close the app. I don't mind if it glitches. It's Ibotta's fault. I do sometimes, like, I feel the same way. Like, it's their fault, not mine. It's just such a fine line, though, right? Like, trying to be an honest person, and then it gives you extra money back, and you're like, have a guilty conscience about it. I do. Like, it eats at me sometimes when that stuff happens. I'm happy it happens, but at the same time, I'm, like, not happy it happens. I don't know. Maybe I put too much thought into it, I guess. I got a lot of crazy stuff back from our grocery store. It was nothing I got, LOL. In Virginia, it's beautiful. Oh, really? I'll have to look that up. I want to find, do you guys know a close beach to me without going to all the way to Virginia Beach? Because Virginia Beach, I think, is like 5 or 6 hours, and I want to go to the, oh, never mind. Let's change the subject, because they watch the video sometimes. I'm pretty sure they're not right now, but they could watch it later. It's a surprise. I'm in Virginia, and Smith Mountain Lake is 35 minutes from me. Oh, you guys could meet at the Dollar General. I absolutely love the intro to your videos. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you guys liked it. Sometimes I feel like I'm so corny, you know. Summersville has a beach. I want to go to the real beach, though. I've been to the Summersville beach, and it is nice out there. I believe it's glitched on me 2 times, and it would not let me remove the items. It gave me credit too. So I remember the first time it glitched and gave me the wrong item. It wouldn't let me take it off, and I got like frustrated because it wouldn't let me take it off. And then I did it again, and it let me take it off. Like, I think they maybe updated it to where you can take things off now that automatically are selected. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the second time it happened to me, I could take it off. But now I just let it go through, and then I feel guilty about it later. I need the beach. I don't rock the Casper look on my legs. I bought some of this, and I meant to use it, so when we go, I could at least have somewhat of a tan, because I don't like to lay in the tanning bed because I'm so paranoid about the sun now. But I've not used it yet. If you guys want to see my beautiful beach visit to Destin, Florida. I didn't see the first part of your comment. 3 and done. If you ever visit South Texas, South Island is the place to visit. I don't know how to say it. Because I don't generally do shout outs, because usually trolls want shout outs. So my general answer to that question is no. Just because I'm afraid then it will become everybody asking that, and then I don't want to do that. I don't want to turn it into something else. Baby Jesus, people keep calling me while I'm live on YouTube. I'm gonna have to learn, oh God, how to put my phone hold on, guys. I gotta tell them I'm live. So they don't keep calling. Sorry, guys. They keep calling. I tried to message them, and oh my gosh. If it's froze, it's coming right back. Yeah, someone keeps calling me. It's my brother-in-law. I didn't answer the first time, so he was like, I'll just keep calling until she answers. I didn't see the first part of your comment, Jennifer, but I would like to see your trip to Florida. Jason wants to drive to Florida, but he doesn't have his license yet, so I have to be the driver, and I just don't want to spend my whole vacation driving. And I might like be like, hey guys, we're here. If anybody lives in this area and you guys want to meet, I might do that. If we kind of get a plan of where we're going. But I'm very, I don't like things in my life to be planned. And that's why couponing is kind of hard for me, because it's like all about planning, obviously. I really do not like planning. So we don't really have a planned vacation. We're just getting there when we get there, sleeping in the car if we got to, redneck style. Last year, we went to Virginia Beach, and we didn't have a whole lot of money. I mean, we had money, but we didn't want to waste money on the motel. Like, the motel room is like $200. So we just slept in the car at the rest area with the kids. They didn't care. They were like, heck yeah, let's go to the beach. Surprisingly, there was a lot of other people doing the same thing. Oh my, we are total opposites. I am a planner. We might not be good on a shopping trip together because I'm a mess. I am, and it's so funny because people, I think, assume that I have it all together, especially when I go to Dollar General. The only thing I plan is like the best deals this week, and that's it. And then this week, I actually did get my scenarios done early, and I'm going to release that video early, so we're not going to release that Friday night or Saturday morning, I promise. But I am not... I don't think I'm that like much of a procrastinator, although sometimes I am. But I think that's why couponing is harder for me and people like me. And that's why I like couponing at Dollar General, because out of all the stores that have digital coupons, like, they have the best ones. And since I'm not that organized and I'm not that great at planning, as long as I clip my Dollar General digital coupons every day, I'm good, because I can put it together really quickly. So how long will it take them to penny the art frames? That is a great question. I'm so glad you asked it, because I did want to mention that. So this is something that you guys do need to keep in mind. Eventually, these will penny. We don't have a, there's never a set time, and that is really frustrating to people. Like, because I can't tell you that next week they will penny, or even the week after. But generally, once things hit 90% off, they usually do penny within the next 2 weeks or so. There are, of course, exceptions to that rule. I've seen things stay at 90% off for like 3 months, literally. But generally, they do penny pretty quickly after they hit 90% off. So if there is something that you're kind of like, I only bought these to show you guys. Otherwise, I would have got some of them and not all of them. I had a really pretty one that was for the bathroom, and it said, I think, like, powder room on it or something. I already told you guys this, and the cashier wanted it, so I sent Jason back in with it to give to her. But like this one, I wouldn't have bought this. Even though it was only 70 cents, I would have waited until it pennied and looked for it then. But 90% off is a good price, especially if it's things that you need. Like, somebody commented on one of my videos right before I went live that I seen, like, my walls are so bare. I could really use some wall art, and then she said she found some. So that's amazing, right? To need things for your home and be able to get them for 60 cents, 70 cents, $1, something that you would normally pay $10 for. Like, that's pretty awesome, in my opinion. I did notice that it was 32 count. In fact, I even come home to see what size bag I had, because this bag of Arm & Hammer I did get from Dollar General specifically, back at the end of, was it the end of summer? I think it was the beginning of fall, end of summer, somewhere in that area. And they were only 21 count. So the fact that they are 95 cents after coupon and they're 32 count is pretty great. Yes, you're right. I noticed it too. And the ad says 32 count. So they must have raised it. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the Tide Simply Flings, the pods, whatever they're called, I mentioned them in the best deals this week video. And I personally do not feel like that is a great deal, but a lot of people do apparently really like that laundry detergent, which is the only reason why I included it. After coupon, it's $1.95, but it also includes their pods, and they're only, I think, 12 or 13 count. I believe 13 count. So 32 count for 95 cents or 13 count for $1.95 is a huge difference. I just can't wash enough clothes to need laundry detergent all the time. I sell mine. If I kept all of my laundry detergent that I got from Dollar General, yeah, there's no possible way that I would be able to keep buying more, because even as much as I wash clothes with small children, we get a lot of laundry detergent at Dollar General for sure. And that's why I always tell you guys, especially if you're new, like eventually you do, because a lot of people start couponing at a store and they're afraid to like venture out to other stores. But we really, it's so funny how we get specific items at specific stores, right? At Dollar General, mostly we get laundry detergent. That is the most probably coupon for item at Dollar General. And so sometimes people will comment on my videos like, do we ever get deals on things other than laundry detergent? And it always cracks me up. But that's why you need variety. For me, I get like makeup at CVS and shampoo usually. And then usually I get my groceries at Walmart, couponing with Ibotta. And then laundry detergent and cleaning supplies from Dollar General. And I go to Walgreens as little as possible. And you know what I did? I got that free damn makeup brush from Kroger because it was free with the digital coupon. And I threw the bag away, apparently with the makeup brush still in it. And I was so mad about that. Aw, that's nice of you to take supplies to him. Oh, yeah, that is awesome, April. I have more laundry detergent than I have clothes. I can always use detergent. There's 5 of us. I'm always washing clothes too. But Vanessa, does your store have another size other than the 32 count Arm & Hammer? Do they have a different size Arm & Hammer at your store? I'm just curious if they do. Oh, it only, maybe she was comparing it to the Tide because we were talking about that. It comes with 13 pods, but I like it for my towels. Well, it's funny because I really dislike the way the yellow Tide smells, and somebody told me to try the Oxy kind, which I think that gets me demonetized when I say that for some reason. Anyway, I haven't tried it yet. I still got it down here. I'm going to try it next time I need laundry detergent. But I went somewhere the other day, to the doctor's office, and the nurse, like I could smell her clothes. I was like, oh my goodness, you smell like laundry detergent. What kind is it? And she was like, Tide Simply Clean. I was like, what? There's Susan. I made a new friend at DG today, threw pics together, and now we are Facebook friends and going to exchange coupons. Walmart is 90% off, yes. It is awesome when you guys make friends at the store. I highly recommend that you do that. I've had some really bad experiences trying to make friends with couponers at the stores, though, honestly. As we said earlier in the video, I'm definitely not a cool person. And it almost seems like, I don't know, they think I'm a weirdo. But every time I see somebody couponing in the store, I get so excited. I have made a few friends couponing in the store. Missy Spiller sometimes comes in here, and I met her at CVS. She had a bunch of coupons. We were in the same aisle. I could tell that she was new to couponing, and so I was trying to help her. I was like, hey, if you have this coupon and you use it on this, it's going to be free, and blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to help her because she was clearly new, like, kind of didn't know what she was doing. Like, I seen some girl telling her, like, these are Gillette razors, you know what I mean? And so she didn't think I was weird, thank gosh. And so we're friends now, which is awesome because she lives close to me, and once I got a lot of yogurt couponing at Walmart with Ibotta, and I didn't want the yogurt, she liked the yogurt, so we switched it out, you know. So it is really fun if you can find somebody who lives close to you who they like, you know, you can exchange stuff and coupons, and maybe even you get some stuff that they like and vice versa, and you guys can trade out, like the yogurt and stuff like that. What's the best place to get shampoo? I have no idea. Honestly, I am such a slacker. I've only looked at the Dollar General couponing deals this week. I do plan on going on vacation, so I have a ton of things to do before I can go on vacation. And so I haven't even looked at the deals at CVS, which I have to because I have to use my extra bucks, I think, before I leave. And Dave's couponing, are you going to make YouTube videos? I need to find you. After you commented the other day, I was like, asking you, were you going to make YouTube videos? Oh, you have one video. I can't play it because they'll hit me with a copyright, but if Dave's couponing, if you're going to make videos, we need to know. I like meeting people out in stores, but I'm strange, and when I get home, I just stop feeling social. Me too. I'm not a good friend, and I'm not cool. Like, I don't like to hang out that much, and I always feel bad when I, like, make friends, and they're like, hey, you want to go for coffee? And I'm like, no, I never leave the house. And so I feel like I'm not very social, and I'm not a good friend because of that. And I'm not putting myself down because I don't think I'm cool. I just mean that I'm not, like, I don't know. I don't care what's name brand and what's cool. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I'm a social butterfly. Like, I love to talk to people, but I'm just not a good follow-upper. I guess. I mean, I am sometimes. I don't know. I'm a weird person, I think. I think people think I'm weird. I don't think I'm weird. I think other people think I am, or I feel like, I don't know. I met my first penny shopper today, and she was like, I think we were doing the same thing. Then got to shopping. She hit all my local stores and was from a ways away. Her minivan was loaded with Walmart. Okay, so that happened to me once. I went to my regular store. I used to penny shop every single day of my life. Like, literally, couponing. Who cares about couponing? I love to penny shop, and I still do. Penny shopping is so much more fun than couponing to me, personally. But I used to penny shop every single day, and every Tuesday when something pennied, I had a routine. I would go to this store and I would get there at 8, and then by 8:30 I could be at this next store. So I went to the 8:30 store, and here is this girl pushing out 3 buggies of penny items, and it was when Purple Dot pennied. And you guys know that Purple Dot is like the best home dot. And that's all the stuff that I liked. And I'm a nice person, so I was like nice to her, but I always remembered that bitch that got the 3 buggies at purple dot. And I was so furious about it. I was so nice to her face. But then I got home and I was like, it's the worst penny shopping trip I ever went on. I was so mad. But that's why it's good to have couponing friends and not penny shopping friends, I think. Like, it's hard not to be upset about it. And I am like sharing because I remember like, and sometimes I'm not. Like, I remember when I first started penny shopping and this girl was like, it was when toys pennied. And I went into this store, one of the stores, and there were literally a whole shelf of, I remember specifically that it was Blue Star toys. And I was like, it was like they left them on the shelf waiting for me. And I just started penny shopping, so it was like, ah. And threw them in my buggy, and I went to the next store, and this girl was like, I was looking specifically for this, and I had it in my trunk. And she was like, well, if you don't if you want, I was checking out before her, and she was like, if you want, we'll meet out in the parking lot and we'll switch stuff if you want. Like, she was trying to be nice to me. And I was like, okay. And so I ran and jumped in my car and left and hurried before she got out of there, because I did not want to share with her, because I knew I got way more stuff than she got, you know? Anyway, it's just funny how that is. And I'm so not a stingy person. I feel like that sounds like it makes me sound that like I am. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Plus, too, when I first started penny shopping, like, I wouldn't even know what I had. Like, I would just be so excited and just get everything that I could get, and then I would get home and kind of go through it and see what I had. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to trade anything if I wasn't sure if I wanted it, you know? I wish that I could find some of my first penny hauls to share with you guys. Or at least not only my first ones, but when I really was into penny shopping. Because I used to I wish I would have had a YouTube back then, because I probably would have grown super fast. Because people like to talk about penny shopping. All of my most viewed videos are penny shopping videos. But it's just too hard to keep up with it every day for me now. I hope eventually one day that I get back into penny shopping and less couponing. That would be fun. I say that. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I wasn't as good at couponing. I could not write my own scenarios. And that was what was hard for me. And the person that was in the chat, Dave's Couponing, he was in a group, a Facebook group that I was in, and at this time I knew how to write my own scenarios, but he wrote scenarios for the whole entire group, and there was like 100,000 people in this group. And so that's why I was asking, was he going to make videos? Because I would, instead of writing my own scenarios just to make my life easier, I would just go use his. And so that's why I was like, are you going to make a YouTube channel? Oh my gosh. Because I think that's an amazing resource to have. Someone who can do that and help you, and who's willing to help, because not everybody is. Not everyone is sharing. Bye, Vanessa. Thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you soon. Please don't disappear. Make an Instagram. Follow me so I can follow you back on Instagram. I've had the most success from your random live videos. It's like late breaking news to me. I think we do learn. I feel like sometimes it makes me mad when people will say that about the live streams, and they're like, you're all over the place. But I feel like it depends on what your personality is and how you learn and stuff like that. Because some people, obviously, us just chatting away, they feel like we're wasting time. But usually we do talk about important stuff here and there, and I do feel like we learn stuff. I don't think that they're useless, obviously. Every Tuesday night when we do this, there's at least 100 of you here, or close to it. Now we got 98, but we're close. And we've been going for an hour, so obviously some of us find it useful, whether or not we're chatting about vacation or whatever. I I find that it's helpful to have friends who are into the same type of thing that I'm into, that we can talk to about stuff that, whether it be, sometimes, I feel like sometimes we go a little negative when we bitch about the cashiers. And we're frozen. That was funny. Oh, okay. I never know, like, I guess it doesn't hurt to still just keep talking, but I was typing to you guys in the chat. I was still reading your comments. I'm glad you guys didn't go anywhere. Look, you're almost all of you are still here. You guys are amazing. I love you all. It's like our own little support group, someone said. Dave's coupon only for DG digital coupons only. Well, you got to get some videos up so we can I know. I love it. That's great. Also, in that 90% off video that I did on YouTube, I put the link to the Facebook group in there in the description box. If you guys want to join the Facebook group, I will allow you in. So the link is in that video that I did earlier today about the 90% off wall art. If you guys are interested in joining the Facebook group, which is called Powered by Coupons. On Instagram, I'm Christa Coupons. I've seen some people asking me to follow them on Instagram. If you message me and ask me to follow you on Instagram, I will. If you're following me, obviously, I'll follow you. But message me and ask me to do that so I know who you are. I watched your drinking video with me the other day and it was hilarious. That video is hilarious. And I'm so mad at myself that I let people like make me feel so bad about it that I was gonna make it private, because I don't want to be like, I guess, ashamed of who I am, and I don't want you guys, because I don't want you guys to be, I don't know. But a lot of people did unsubscribe from my YouTube channel because of that video. You'd be surprised how many people did. Oh well. Yes, are you ever doing the drinking chat? I'm not sure that we will ever do that. I'm not a big drinker. Like, it's really hard for me to drink often. So, I don't know. I love the call-in idea. I think that we should do more of those, though, where you guys can call in. Even on, like, the Tuesday night live chats, I think it would be cool if you guys could call in. I mean, you can get drunk if you want to and call in. But it's really hard for me to drink often because I've never been a very big drinker. There's a lot of alcoholics in my family, so I guess I always grew up thinking, like, not to drink. You know what I mean? You're awesome for doing that drinking video. Made me like you even more. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Girl, be you. It's called YouTube. You know, I feel that way often, and like, I just want to tell people, like, if you don't like it, go make your own channel and do what you want. Like this, Christa Coupons, Christa's channel, hello. I say that, and then I'll say that. I'll even comment that back to some people, and then I'm like, I'll go in there and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like the whole point of this is to help people, and how am I helping people like that? You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel guilty about that. But I think to a certain extent, like, it's okay to be myself and not. I think I know that one of the reasons that I started a YouTube channel is because the people that I was watching, I felt absolutely no connection with them whatsoever. They were literally just trying to get as many views on their videos as possible, and they could have cared less if they helped me. In fact, a lot of them, and still yet, a lot of them will not give you all of the information, right? They don't want you to be able to they don't want you to coupon on your own. They want you to have to come back every day, every time they post a video, which obviously we want you to come back, but everybody was being so fake and not really being who they were, and it was so obvious when I was watching couponing YouTube videos. And so I was like, you know what? I don't know, I just felt the need to like help people, and I felt like the world needed a Christa. I don't know that I'm special at all whatsoever, but they're perfect, and I don't want to be perfect, and I have to remember that sometimes. Like, the whole point is to not be perfect. And so many people comment that. Like, I just love that you're real. Like, you're just like me. The other day somebody was like, you're like the friend that says what everybody's thinking, but everybody else is too afraid to say. And that's what people have told me my whole life. So I was like, ha, that's ironic. But yeah, like, so I guess sometimes I just gotta remind myself of that, because it's hard not to get wrapped up in, like, how many views am I getting? Is this gonna get views? And especially when, like, YouTube and stuff, they will email you and tell you, like, you're doing a shitty job, you're not getting views, your channel's not growing, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And so it does make you worried about it. Whoever has a YouTube channel and they tell you that they don't stress out about if they're growing, if people are sharing their videos, if people are commenting, if people are, if they're growing, like, they're a liar. Because if it stresses you out, even if you don't care, it stresses you out. It does me. Aw, thanks so much, Susan. I especially liked you talking about the donating today. Was that today? We didn't talk about that today, did we? Did we talk about donating today? Maybe we did. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I think you meant when we talked about it the other day. Or, yeah, we did talk about donating recently, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, come on. Look how great I am. I donated. Jesus. I always got, my mouth always got me in trouble. So I do have to watch. Like, I don't want to ever hurt anybody's feelings, right? Ever. It's not who I am as a person. Oh, good, Susan. Yeah, maybe it wasn't today, because I was like, oh gosh, did I talk about that? Yeah. I donated the crap I won't use. Yeah. And I always feel like every time we say stuff, like, people take me the wrong way, like I'm against donating. I'm just, again, I just think if you're donating and you're doing it publicly so everybody can know what a great person you are, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, if you have to do that, if you have to tell everybody that you donated, something is wrong with you. Oh, Virginia. I'm not gonna ever stop helping you guys, I don't think. I just think that sometimes it would be good for me if we did do different types of videos. I think I want to do, like, because I feel like making money and saving money kind of go hand in hand, right? And you can't save any money if you don't have money. And so I think we might just go down the aisle of, like, 10 ways to make extra income, and just not focus on that, like focus on couponing, but a little variety here and there I think would help me. And I think a lot of the reason is because I mean, it's, as I said, it's impossible not to get stressed out about how many views a video got, if your channel is actually growing or you're staying still. But the interesting thing is, if you compare my growth compared to all of the other couponers' growth, my channel's doing pretty damn good. I've beat a lot of people who've been on YouTube years couponing way longer than I have. So I guess I'm doing okay. But as a like I like a variety of things. So I think talking about other things like that would help me too. But at the same time, if you guys don't like those types of things, you have to let me know, so we can find something else to talk about, because I like to talk about all kinds of different things. So we could just do something else. My mouth gets me in trouble too. The truth hurts and people can't handle it. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too. I never want to hurt people's feelings on purpose, but sometimes the truth just needs to be said. Sometimes people just need to hear the truth. Yes, variety is good. I get burnt out doing one store all the time. I still watch your videos though. I think that's what's burnt me out, because sometimes even when I do coupon at the other stores, like, we don't talk about it, and it's because I feel like I'm obligated to talk so much about Dollar General, which is great. But if I would pre-plan my best deals this week in my 5 off 25 video, then we could use the rest of the week to talk about other things, and I think that would help me. Whether we go couponing at other stores, which might be a possibility. I really want to do like Walmart deals and Ibotta. The only problem with that is my Walmart kind of sucks. So I don't know, we'll see. Again, you guys, I probably will make some drastic changes when I come back from vacation. I was going to try to only do the live videos on Tuesday night, but it occurred to me yesterday, like, especially talking about penny shopping, sometimes it's hard to do it as a pre-recorded videos, because sometimes those videos take hours, and then they take hours to upload, and so I'm not able to get the information to you fast enough that it's still relevant unless we just do it live. Yes, Walmart and Ibotta. That would help us be able to get more food deals. And a lot of you do not like Walmart, but you have to eat. Or maybe you don't. Bye, Donna. Speaking of extra money, I know you sell on eBay. I recently started selling on Poshmark, and I love it so far. May want to check into it if you haven't. I've seen that Poshmark actually will, if you make videos about Poshmark, they will pay you. So if any of you do have a YouTube channel and you sell on Poshmark, you should make videos about it, because they will pay you. You know, I think I'd like to see you penny shop at least once live. That's what this vacation is about, girl. Here's what I think my plan is, okay? I've done your 5 off 25 already. I'll probably release that video tomorrow, since we have the 2 off 10. I didn't want to, sometimes things, we do it too early, right? And it's a little overwhelming. So I didn't want to make it overwhelming. So I'll release that video tomorrow. And then probably do the best deals for next week, hopefully, before I go on vacation. And then while I'm on vacation, I'm only going to focus on pre-recording videos for you guys and talking about penny shopping. Like, I'm not going to be able to coupon, and I think we're just going to take a break during the vacation as far as couponing goes and talk about penny shopping and whatnot. So Yes.
So,
I'm almost done.
you're fine. Love
Love you.
Hi, guys.
Jason says hello.
Working in the garden.
Oh, snap. Martin's. It must be a store that I don't have, Martha. Martin's? I've never heard of it. I only really have Walmart for groceries. Yeah, we don't have a lot of grocery options here where I live either. Yes, Walmart and Ibotta. Live equals love. Aw. I tend not to watch and comment on videos if I see there are a rebate app or printed coupon stores we do not have here, as I cannot do those things. So it bums me out to see deals that I have no chance at. So, Vashel and Jay, I consider that every single time. I really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want you to know that I consider that every single time that I talk about a rebate. Every time. But you are the only person, and I checked because I thought that there was another person who told me that once before, but it was you. You are the only person who has ever told me that you don't have the access to use a smartphone and do the rebates. And so I like sympathize with you, and I'm not trying to be mean, but you know what I'm saying? I know almost everyone has a phone or can do rebate. Right. And so it's hard to not do it for one person. You know what I mean? But I do consider that, and I promise you that I think about that every time, especially like when I do videos that are based only on rebates. And honestly, like if we're being completely honest here, I shop for my groceries 90% of the time at Walmart using Ibotta. And now I have 2 accounts. And so being able to help people get like food deals, and the fact that you can buy food and get rebates, even if you're on food stamps or WIC or anything like that, is kind of exciting for me, for people to be able to, you know, and and nobody really does just Walmart videos. And I have enough like subscribers and views and stuff that I could take over that ranking for Walmart, I think, if I tried real hard. And I would make more money from making videos from Ibotta. So that would help me quite a bit. Because when I push Ibotta, you get people sign up. Like you would think, like, who else doesn't have Ibotta? But it's surprising because if I do like 2 videos a month talking about Ibotta, I can get easily $300 worth of referrals, which amazingly helps me for my time and also helps people find food deals. So it's a great way to balance the two, you know? Because honestly, as far as YouTube goes, I don't make tons of money. Literally, some videos that I make cents or $2 or $4. And then there are some videos, hell, one video I made like $275 from, and it's hit or miss, right? That was only one video, but whatevs. You get what I'm saying here. Designer Jen does Ibotta, but not a lot of grocery deals. Oh, and let me rephrase that because I didn't mean to make it sound like nobody does Walmart, because there are people who do it, but nobody does like in-store Walmart, like easy peasy lemon squeezy type videos. And I like, for me personally, I like I've said this before, kindergarten breakdowns, and I know a lot of you enjoy that too, like easy, like if you're a beginner, somebody who is experienced and a beginner could do both do them. And I like in store, and Walmart will let me film in store. The only thing I worry about is that my Walmart kind of sucks. So a lot of the free rebates that we have right now on Ibotta, and there's several, if you guys haven't checked them out, you should, because there's like 7 free items on Ibotta right now. And they even say on them like free after rebate. Out of probably 7 of them, my Walmart has maybe 2 of them, but I can still do the research enough to find you the items that might be at your store, but it's just because I live in West Virginia, which is way back in the boonies, and our Walmart sucks. But anyway, moving on. I'm like talking about the direction of my YouTube channel with you guys. I'm sorry. I know not all of you like to hear about that, but it does help sometimes getting your opinion about things and what you guys think and how you honestly feel about it. And I love that we have that relationship. Like you guys do tell me how you honestly feel about things. And I think that's great. And Designer Jen probably does post a lot of Walmart deals and pushes Ibotta, right? Because as I said, we do make more money from that. So that's tremendously helpful for us. And sometimes there is a lot of pressure on us. Like, I'll tell you. Since we're at the end of a very long live stream, I'll tell you like the truth. So let's say I post a deal and I'm like, stock up price on bread, a loaf of bread, is, you know, it's 50%. Go to Walmart, get your loaf of bread, it's 50 cents. There are YouTubers and other people who will like, let's say somebody else posted that video, who messaged me and like will like talk shit. Like, can you believe she said that bread at 50 cents is a good deal? Oh my God. As a couponer, like there's a huge pressure to like only post things that are free. But if you have kids and you're trying to feed a family, especially like, and you got to focus on getting grocery deals, like, do you guys get what I'm trying to say here? And that's why a lot of people do that instead of just posting deal that might be a good deal, right? Not all deals are going to be good deals for everyone. You have to decide what's best for you and do that deal. But especially when that happens and people might say, I don't know, I'm just using a loaf of bread as an example because it's the first thing that popped in my head. But it's not, sometimes it's the reason that they don't post those types of deals is because of the pressure that there is and the drama in the YouTube community and other people that create this fake drama. Anyway. Oh, I did the Bloody Mary and we don't have the perfect bars here. Really? You have the drink mix? When you have more than one Ibotta, checkout 51 and Savings Star, do you have to separate your PayPal account also? Now, here's the problem, okay? Your PayPal account obviously is linked to your bank account. I would advise that if you have a spouse, perhaps, because, I mean, maybe this is what I do, create an account for Jason, a PayPal account, and then an account for myself. And Ibotta, the thing with Ibotta is you can't log in and out of two different accounts on the same phone, right? So if you have two accounts, you need to have one on Jason's phone and one on your phone. Ideally, if you had two PayPal accounts, that would be best. If you can't have two PayPal accounts, you could just, for Ibotta, cash out for a Walmart gift card or whatever gift card. I might do a Walmart gift card on Jason's phone and PayPal on mine. You see what I'm saying? As far as Savings Star, I've not had more than one Savings Star account, although I think it would be amazing if you could get more than one Savings Star account. I do have two Checkout 51 accounts, and they send you a paper check. Not to everybody. Some people have the ability to link their Checkout 51 to PayPal. I don't. But one of my Checkout 51 accounts is in Jason's name, so he can cash the check. And the first one is in my name, so I can cash the check. Usually I just use my account, but sometimes if we get a really good rebate, like getting those I love those damn wipes. I'm so mad at myself that I only got one rain check at Kroger because me and Jason both love those wipes. And we use so many wipes at my house. It's like insane. I have wipes in the car, in the bedroom, in the bathroom. There's like wipes everywhere. What are they called? Can-do wipes. They smell so good. I love the way they smell. And Jason's like, they smell like my aunt used to smell when I was a kid. So he loves them too. Anyway, yeah. If you have somebody to set up a second account, a PayPal account, do that, yes. But never, and I mean absolutely never under any circumstances whatsoever, log into 2 different Ibotta accounts on the same phone. Don't do it. I hate when some people advertise a great deal and make it sound like everyone can do it, and then you find out it's only a good deal if you have the paper coupons and they have a couple of rebates, or they're like, free Nutella if you happen to got a rain check 2 months ago and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes it's hard with the rebates. Like, we have to assume that you have access to a smartphone. As a person that does this, like, I don't know. If there were like more people who said I don't have access to a smartphone and I can't do rebates, like, I would agree more as far as the rebates go. But as I said, I think because now I can search through my comments on YouTube. Maybe you could do it before and I just didn't know how to do it. But on YouTube, this is so helpful. If I want to search for a specific comment, I can. Like, I can search, I don't have a phone, or I can search question Dollar General, and it'll tell me all the people who've ever commented on my videos and had that in their comment. You know what I'm saying? And I did search for that before to see how many, like, if you were the only one. And I could not find anybody else. Maybe I didn't search, you know, maybe they used different words than I searched from, but it was only you. And then as far as I tried to help her too. I think in the beginning, we even had a conversation about how we could like get you some kind of device, but I don't remember us getting anywhere. There was a person who didn't have, there was another person, but they got eventually a phone. But sometimes people will make it sound like that it's a deal that everybody can do, and then you click on it. But again, it's because they push it to where you guys, there's so much, like, even as somebody who is just such a, like, couponing YouTubers are so small. Like, we are so small, you guys, compared to people who have millions of subscribers, obviously, and people who even have like 50,000 subscribers. Most of us are so small compared to that. But there is a lot of pressure to post. Like, it's insane. And the drama and the pressure and the drama and the drama and the drama and the drama. So it's, a lot of it is kind of our fault, but not our fault. You know what I'm saying? I seen the PNG deal at Walgreens. I seen that Tony had made a video about it, and I don't often watch Tony's videos just because usually it's not something that I'm interested in. Usually she does like the $10 challenges and stuff like that. And I mean, I think Tony's great. I'm not saying anything bad about her. And she's super nice, like, honestly, and a lot of them aren't. And she's really genuinely nice. But I did happen to watch most of her Walgreens video today, and there does seem to be some amazing deals at Walgreens. Maybe I should go there. I haven't been there forever. I wish I knew how to start a live video on Instagram. I don't know how. I can't figure it out. I'm like 16. Oh, Stephanie, there you are. In the beginning of the video, I was like, where's Stephanie? I swear. You made it in time. We're 83 minutes into the live chat. You're a little late, bud. I'm just kidding. Anyway. Guys, I'm probably going to have to go because Jason's got a slew of kids in there keeping them quiet. Better late than never. That's right. That's what I always say too, because I'm always a day late and $1 short. I love how Christa says she's not doing many live streams, and then here's, I know I said that in my video earlier today because I was like trying not to, But trying to get ready for, like, I'm so stressed out. Honestly, I have anxiety anyway, you guys, honestly, and I've been so, my anxiety has been really like high lately, and then I've got to do all this stuff before we can go on vacation, and I have extra children, and I feel like my whole world is like, I just want to sit in a corner and cry. But live streams are so much easier, and that's why. They just are. I saw the Libby's sweet peas are a penny. Yes. And I was saying earlier in the video, you guys should go follow Couponing Rosemary. It's spelled with a Q, P-O-N-I-N-G, Rosemary, on Instagram, because she posted the penny Libby's canned vegetables today. She also posted some really amazing stuff on Instagram. You guys, if you are into penny shopping and you are on Instagram, you should follow her. And it gains me absolutely nothing in the world for you to follow her, but she helps me with a lot of the information that I get for you guys as far as penny shopping goes, honestly, and so it's kind of cuts out the middleman if you just follow her directly. The only green beans, French, I think, and creamed corn. I know it was, I think it was the French cut green beans, and I can't remember what else, but it was something else she got. I don't remember exactly. No art here, sigh. Aw. There were like 5 veggies on the list, Stephanie says. I didn't see a specific list. Peas were still 90 cents at my store. Sometimes it is a your miles may vary thing, so hopefully that was the case. Okay, I have a quick question on DG. Is marked 25% off purple. Do you think it would ring up for 90%? Guys, what is... It's so funny that you should ask that question, because there was a whole buggy full of purple dot at my Dollar General today, and it was 40% off marked, and I know that it's not 40% off. Still, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not. Does anybody know for sure? I need to find out. Purple dot was 50% off at mine today. Peas did not penny. Tori says. If I maybe even said peas, I'm sorry if I did. You guys should clarify that with someone who has purchased those today, because I did not purchase those, nor did I look for them. Do you know what I really like about the canned veggies? What made me excited about that is because that's like something kind of random that I bet you we will be finding for a long time. Like if you go to multiple Dollar Generals, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I can try to find it out for you really quickly. Yes, it does depend on your area and your region. It's so funny because some stores in my area, like outside of this general region, and I can go to one store sometimes specifically when things are like 90% off or 50% off, 40% off, and sometimes at one store it will literally be different than the other store. And I always thought that your miles may vary was like an excuse. I honestly didn't. It's kind of funny after that, like I realized that, because when I first started and people would say your miles may vary, to me, I was like, yeah, okay, if you're wrong, that's your excuse for being wrong, right? But legit, I've went to stores and then go 2 miles down the road to the next store and it be the same item be a different percentage off, for sure. Like, it's legit. And since I know who the district manager is in my area for Dollar Generals, I found out that it's a different district manager there. So I think it's like considered a different region. And some of their prices in store are different. Like the Glad trash bags, I think it was Glad trash bags. and some other things like razors and whatnot. At one store they're like $3, and at the other store they're like $3.35, the same exact item, even if it's not a percentage off. But it's considered a different region. Excuse me, I burped. All right, we're gonna look and see if I can find this out for you guys for sure, and I'm gonna end because Jason's probably like angry at me. He's probably not angry at me. I'm making him sound mean, don't I? He's not. He would do anything I asked him to do, and I'm so lucky to have a husband like him, honestly. So in the meantime, since I am on vacation, hopefully making penny shopping videos, if you guys have any specific topics that you would like to talk about, I think specifically I want to talk about, like, I want to make a video why penny shopping is a secret, because it's funny every time I say that in a video. People are like, it's a secret, you dumbass, you're talking about it on YouTube, it's not a secret, clearly. And then how to get the penny list. Like, how do you know what's a penny and what's not a penny? How to get the penny list, stuff like that. So if you guys have specific things like that that you would like me to talk about, if I don't know about them, I won't do them, obviously, or I'll research them and find out, but I won't pretend like I know about things ever. If you have any specific questions, let me know. This says that Purple Dye is 40 to 70% off depending on your area. And it didn't work this time. Oh man, that sucks. I gotta get back to Kroger. That sucks. That was a good deal. Where did you look that up on? I can't tell you. And I know that is such a bullshit answer. Well, I can tell you. I'll tell you some, kind of. I'm in a penny shopping group on Facebook that I think is absolutely amazing. I adore this Facebook group. It used to be way better than it is now. It is a secret group. They know that I have a YouTube channel, and so I do not share the information from this group to you guys unless it's something like, is it 50% off? It's really hard, right? Especially when you have like things like Penny Finder and stuff that post the list. I don't even, if I get the list, I don't double check those sites to see if their list is the same. I just go with the information that I have because I have like promised not to share their information. And I try really hard not to. But this is a secret group. They're not all groups are secret. There are some groups that are very helpful. I wish that this wasn't a secret group and that I wasn't like sworn to secrecy, but they know I have a YouTube channel and stuff like that, so they watch me, and if they kick me out, it's not going to be good for me or anybody else. Just look how much publicly that DG from everyone talking about penny shopping seems like a pretty smart advertising technique to me. Why does Dollar General have penny items? Why? Like, think about that. Is it a smart advertising? Or they don't advertise it, but is it to draw some of us deal shoppers in? Maybe. Like, why? It draws people in, Amy says. What is weird to me is that, hey Christa, what is weird to me is that, damn it, I gotta get Jason to close this window. The bugs come in and freak me out. I'll be sitting here, next thing I know, a big 10-inch moth is like at my head. What is it? Home Depot, Toys R Us, Family Dollar, There are other stores that have penny items, but they do not in their policy say that they have to sell you the penny items. Why does Dollar General allow us to buy them? Why wouldn't they just stop it if they cared? Like, why? What do you guys think? What most people don't go in for penny items without buying other things, I think. And I think that's the idea of, like, even coupons. And store coupons specifically, right? Because they know, Dollar General knows, if we can save $5, they're going to get us in the door to spend 20 more. And manufacturer coupons, you know, pay for themselves. Dollar General doesn't pay for them. So they're still making money at the end of the day. They're still getting us in the store. And hopefully we buy other shit too. But penny items specifically, like, I've racked my brain about this, and the only thing that I can figure out is either A, the same company created the systems for all of these stores and they've never changed it, like the items do penny out, and Dollar General just happens to keep it in their policy that they have to sell penny items. Or they're really smart and they're like, at least this is going to draw the deal shoppers in. But wouldn't they make more if they, instead of selling the item for a penny, if they just sent it back on the Dollar General truck and then sold it to stores like Dollar Tree? I don't know. Because the other day, I seen this makeup brush holder thing that I bought at the Dollar Tree for $1. And I've seen the same identical makeup brush holder at Dollar General for $5. An extra $4. And it was even packaged the same way. It just had a different company's name on it, which is like, probably they bought it, they probably got it from the same manufacturers as people get like stuff from Ibotta and all that shit. I don't know. But why wouldn't they just sell it to the Dollar Tree? Like, there's a, like, what? Anyway, I'm going to come back later and read what you guys said. I'm going to skip to the end of the video and see what you guys said, if you said anything about this topic other than it draws people in. I'm curious to know what you think about that. Have you ever thought about that? In my videos, I want to start doing like a question of the day, and it just be a random question that we ask at the beginning of the video, and then you guys give me your opinion in the comments, because there are a lot of weird random stuff that I think about that I always want to ask, and then like I'm like, well, that has nothing to do with this video, so that's weird. But I think that would be helpful to me and everybody else, maybe, if we talked about it. Oh, another thing that I thought about, I started reading it's a Brenda thing comment there, and I started thinking about this because the other day, it's so funny because the other day I was thinking about this. Maybe it's to hold employees accountable for their store, because some of the employees say if they sell all of these penny items, they get in trouble. My stores say that's not true, but some people do say that. Like, that comes from somewhere. You know what I mean? So maybe it's to hold the stores accountable. My area has told me, everyone that I've been friends with that works at Dollar General has said, like, if they sell thousands of penny items a month, they're probably going to get in trouble. But if you find penny items in the store here and there, you're not going to get them in trouble. Because when I first started penny shopping, I was so worried about getting people, like, I didn't want to get people fired so I could get a deal. Like, it's just, I would do without the item. So I talked to some of my friends that, like, not real friends, but like acquaintances, whatever, that work at Dollar General, and they say, no, not unless you're finding like an insane amount of penny items there every single time. But anyway, I think that's the easy thing to say, is like they get in trouble if they sell them, but they should just do their job. And maybe it's Dollar General's way of holding their employees accountable, or their managers maybe even accountable, for what's happening in their store. I don't know. Courtney, we've been on this live stream for like 100 minutes now. So shoot your question really quickly, because I'm going to end so my husband doesn't get really mad at me. It's 9:45 and he's got a bunch of kids in there. Their system works to stock. Rotated, did she mean? I went into a store today that was torn apart too, and I was pissed at the person who tore it apart. It makes me so mad. You know that we have the employees who are smart enough to stop things from ringing up for a penny if Dollar General wanted to stop it. Yes, I know that they could stop it because for a while they did. And if you've been a penny shopper for a long time, you know that. For a while, things rang up for, they didn't go below 10% or 10 cent for a while. There was this big rumor that they were going to stop us from buying penny items, and for, I don't know, maybe 6 months, things just went to 10 cent off. That was the lowest that they got. And then they started going to a penny again. Woohoo. And there has been like weird things that's happened like that. Like a few months back, things just started resetting really quickly. And then there's a moth. Come to find out, in previous years, like the same dots had reset really quickly, but you know, anyway. Yes. They would lose a lot of people if they suddenly started saying we can't sell these. Yes, but some stores do that. Somebody just commented on my video right before I went live that said, you're a liar. I swear. Something to this effect. I'm paraphrasing. You're a liar. Dollar General does not sell penny items. People, I think some people say stuff like that to get a rise out of me, though. Are they supposed to hold stuff back? So if you guys have been here for quite a little bit of time, a few months back, someone anonymously sent me a page out of the Dollar General handbook that was the policy for the employees, whether or not they were allowed to purchase stuff. And what it said was basically no, that they couldn't hold things behind the counter for employees. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. Dollar General employees are not allowed to buy penny items. If you worked at Dollar General and wall art went to 90% off, and the company that you worked for treated you like crap, and they paid you minimum wage, the bare minimum wage, would you want somebody to call on you if you wanted to get a deal on a wall art picture? Like, if it's worth it to you, then call, but technically no, that's not okay. But not all Dollar General employees are assholes. The ones in my area are so super nice, and if I went to the store and they were holding things behind the counter, I wouldn't call. If I went into the store and they were mean to me, I would probably call. That's up to you, obviously, but no, technically no. If you call, you're going to get them in trouble. Now, the only thing that she could have done was like if she worked at 4 and she come in at 3:30 and picked them up, but they're not supposed to hold them behind the counter. Like, they should have taken them out to the car. The policy said that the only thing that they can purchase and like have behind the counter and have in the store that they don't take directly to their car was like a soda or a bag of crackers or something. Like, everything else needed to be when you weren't working, and then you were to buy it and take it to your car. No, she's on the clock and is closing the store tonight. Yeah, that was not allowed in that handbook. I can't tell you exactly what it says. I don't have it here in front of me, but that was not allowed. No. I got 4 pictures for 80 cents each. Did the person ask the important question that she wanted to say? The lady at our Dollar General was telling us where to find stuff. Yes, they've offered to walk around with a scanner with me and all kinds of stuff. So I think that, and like, so I've went into some Dollar Generals and they'd be like, sometimes they'll tell you that they took all the penny, they already got all the 90% off in penny items. So don't waste your time because we already got it. If they tell you that, still look, first of all. And then some stores have been like, if you go down to Sophia and look, they're pretty lazy there. They probably have some. Sometimes they're lying to you. They're lying to you because they don't want you to find any in their store. So keep that in mind. But sometimes they've been telling me the truth. Like, I had a manager tell me where to go, and she was right when I first started. I remember specifically. Do you do the Walmart Savings Catcher? I do, absolutely. You should do Walmart Savings Catcher too. It's so easy. You can do it online. You don't have to have a phone. That one for sure you can do from a website because I've done it from the website a million times. The Walmart Savings Catcher. Alright guys, I gotta go. Please give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Thank you guys. You bought a 55-inch TV from Walmart for $100? What? They had some really good TV deals at my Walmart recently too, but not $100. Would you say the messy Dollar General stores are the best places to find penny items? Absolutely, 100%. Unless it's messy because other penny shoppers have come through there and made a mess of it. Usually, generally speaking, in my experience of penny shopping, if the store is neat, usually it's so easy if the store is neat for them to remove the penny items. But sometimes still even they don't know that the item pennied. So you should still look at the neat stores, but I would hit the messy stores first. Absolutely. Okay? Thumbs up. Come back next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. If you watch any other brands or any other videos, make sure to comment on them. That'll help me out a lot. YouTube says you guys aren't commenting as much as you used to. They're trying to freak me out with them damn analytics. If you're asking about the green beans and what veggies pennied today, go on Instagram and find Couponing Rosemary, spelled Q-P-O-N-I-N-G, Rosemary. And bye, Victoria. Bye, everybody else. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you later. I gotta go before Jason gets mad at me. He's probably already like, what are you doing? Will you stay live for 2 hours? Screenshot it. I seen some hot dog chili too was a penny, but it pennied a few weeks ago. Bye.